Hey guys, it's Tuesday, and this is my 22nd video on the 22nd of February.
Enlarging your world.
So I wanted to walk to the post office again, and I meant to, but it decided to snow a lot today. So at my school, it was just coming down like at an angle, just like that. And as I got closer to my apartment, the snow got worse and worse, and it was just ridiculous. And then it's nice all of a sudden here, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll go after I'm done eating. And then in the middle of me eating lunch, it decided to become crazy again, and just like swirly, swirly snow craziness. Yeah? Bring it closer. Pizza. And then now it's nice, and I decided to not walk to the post office again because I'm tired and I don't really want to. So I finally finished a Hunger Games series. I finished it Sunday night, and I think it was a good ending. It was a pretty good ending. It was better, it's kind of what I wanted to happen. And I would have been kind of disappointed if it didn't. So I'm kind of glad that everything got resolved well, and I am now happy. I also finished the zombie corns, and that was pretty good. It was interesting. I like it a lot because, of course, John Green wrote it, and it was good. So for my technical writing class, I have to write bad technical instructions, like something that will inhibit the reader from actually finishing the task, or something that will like hurt them. So I was thinking about, like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And so I finally was like, well, I know how to knit, and I know there could be some really bad explanational knitting pictures. And so I found some, and I set it up in a very terrible way, and there's no way anybody would be able to knit from my instructions. But if you look at it, it looks like you might be able to. It's just, you really can't describe how to knit with hand-drawn pictures and text. That's why I go to YouTube for all of my knitting needs. I look and someone shows me, and it's way easy. So, so I was doing homework with my new friend from school, and there were some people that were sitting across from us, and they knew him, so they were talking to him, and all of a sudden, because there were a couple that were sitting across from us, and the guy was like mid-sentence, all of a sudden he was like, and he looks over at his girlfriend, and she's like, I know. And I'm like, this? And they're like, yeah, we approve. And I was like, yes, finally, somebody recognized it. Because I've been wearing it since I got it, and so far nobody's said anything about it. And so it made me happy. I was like, yay! So on Saturday, I went to Spokane to see my dad. I don't know if you guys saw the pictures on Facebook, but we went to Riverfront Park, and that was fun. I haven't been there in forevers, and I got lots of pictures, and I felt like a tourist, taking pictures of everything. So at Walmart, I don't know if they still have it, but they had like 75% off all Valentine's Day stuff. So we went down Jeremy and I went down the aisles of that section, the clearance section, and they had these mugs that had stuffed animals in them, and I was like, I want one of those mugs. And so it had one of these monkeys in there, and so I got the monkey with the little heart on it. And it had a mug. They had tall mugs with them in there, and they had short mugs with them in there, and so I got the short mug instead of the tall mug. And it's pretty heavy, like it's hefty. It's pretty hefty. It'd have to be to hold this guy. So he ended up being like him in the mug ended up being like $1.25, and I was like, wow. And so it was good. I haven't named him yet. Do you guys have any name suggestions? That would be cool. Just leave them in the comments. I stole that from you, Alyssa. Do you guys want to see the origami that I did for my tech writing class? I got my bird. And these were made with very, very poorly written instructions. And this was the first one we did. I made a little piggy. Little piggy, oink, 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 oink. I made this while I was watching High School Musical. I was like, oh, it's on Netflix. I'll give it a try. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's meant to be that funny, but I find it hilarious because I really like musicals, and I know that you guys do too, but this one's just bad. Like, the actors do a good job, but the songs are just ridiculous. Like, there's this one part where the main character, Troy, like, all of his friends are mad at him or whatever, and he's like, so he goes stomping off to the golf course, and he's like up there, and he's like, oh, and like Jeremy's like, I bet he's gonna start singing, and he goes, ah! And he starts singing, and I'm like, oh my gosh. It was a ridiculous song. And so when he's done, he was like, I'm gonna resolve to be a better person, blah blah. And so he comes in, and then his best friend's like, what's going down with you? And Troy's like, I want to know what's been going down with us, man. And he just had like this serious face look on his face, and it was just, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. Well, I should probably be going. I just got a message on Facebook, so I should probably look at that. I will see you guys later. Hope you have a good week. Bye.